How does downwelling impact ocean temperatures? Imagine the ocean as a giant, moving blanket of water, constantly shifting and changing. Sometimes warm surface water sinks down into the deep ocean, a process called downwelling. This movement isn't random. It happens when surface water becomes denser than the water below it. Cold water or salty water tends to be heavier, so it sinks more easily. When downwelling occurs, it pushes the warmer surface water downward, which affects the temperature at different depths in the ocean. At the surface, downwelling can make the water cooler over time because the warm water is moving downward. Think of it like pouring hot coffee into a cold cup. The heat spreads out and moves away from the surface. But deeper in the ocean, downwelling carries that warm water to greater depths, raising the temperature there. This process helps distribute heat throughout the ocean, which is important for controlling climate and weather patterns. Downwelling often happens near coastlines when winds blow surface water toward the land, causing it to pile up and sink. It also occurs in large circular currents called ocean gyres, where water is forced downward in the middle of these spinning systems. Near the poles, downwelling is driven by very cold, salty water becoming dense enough to sink, helping to move heat around the planet. This movement of warm water downward is a key part of how the ocean stores and moves heat. When downwelling slows down, less heat gets transported into the deep ocean. This can lead to warmer surface temperatures, which might influence weather patterns like storms or droughts. In an interactive classroom, students can imagine how wind and water movements cause warm water to sink and cooler water to rise. They can think about how this process affects the temperature of the water they see at the beach or in the ocean. Comparing downwelling with upwelling, where cold, deep water rises to the surface, shows how ocean currents help regulate climate and support marine life. So, in simple terms, downwelling impacts ocean temperatures by moving warm surface water downward, cooling the surface and warming the depths. This process helps keep the oceans' heat balanced and supports the ecosystems living below. It's a natural way the ocean helps control the climate and keeps our planet in check.